Alright, I'm gonna come do now. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I just passed there by the way I found the last time, but I couldn't see him. They direct me this way, so I think I'm gonna find him this time. This way here. He's trying to hustle to get something to put on the table. You know, he got a girlfriend to take care, so I'll take him this way. Yeah, this is still Walmer. This is still Walmer. Yo, yeah, I see him there. Okay, I'll take this way, right? I'll show some. Okay, so go. So what the back? Yeah, I see him there. It's hustling, but the robot asking some money. Yeah, this is a quick spot. Are you a dog? Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, Q?
My guy, you're right.
I'm good, man, I'm good.
Nah, bro.
What's up, people? Here we are again on the street trying to make money so we can eat. Another day, another dollar, nothing changed. That's how we do it. What are you doing in the neighborhood, brother?
Yeah, man, I just come to look for you. I went there by your side, looked at your house. I never see you.
Okay.
Your wife told me, let's go up there. So that I had some guys there, they told me, go there by the robot to go find
Go to Central.
Huh?
You want to go to Central?
Whatever, let's see. Okay, right now you're hustling, right?
Yeah, I'm hustling. I'm trying to survive, man. The honest way, asking for help. It's not easy. You see, the cup is empty. But we can take you to Central if you want, show you what's cracking over there.
No, I want to explore some food around here because I haven't explored this food. Then next time we're gonna go that side.
Which way you want to go?
Just to explore around because I haven't been this side.
Around Walmer.
Yeah, this side. Okay.
There's not a lot happening here. This is all the suburbs. But
okay, so what do you know about Walmer?
about Walmer. Walmer is a suburb. It's a white settlement. Well, it was. They took all the black people and the white people out, and they put them there in the northern areas. And so the white people could build their houses around here, you see, and keep the crime, well, as they refer to the crime and the negative elements away from their suburban areas, so they could have nice funeral parlors and nice places to eat, nice shopping centers. But just down the road, not even 2 minutes, got the location, Walmer location. Okay. You see, so they tried to put everyone, all the undesirable characters, all the non-whites, so to speak, they put them there in the location. But now things have changed, you know. Now you got white people living in the location and black people living in the suburbs. It's all good. So we've crossed the color line. It's not about that anymore. It's about unity, uniting. And if you go down here, this is First Avenue. It takes you right down to Umud. You got the police station, the fire station, the beach. You got the Summer Strand. It's a big tourist attraction. They got Iron Man down there, so that's what draws people to this part of. This is actually one of the main boosts of Eastern Cape's economy. There's Walmer, Summer Strand, that area. They have Iron Man down here. They have Splash FM. You got the boardwalk down here, so it's all big money, you know. It's all politics involved, but we don't see the money. We don't see the infrastructure. We just hear about it. But yeah, which way you want to go?
Let's go this way, yeah?
This way.
What do you think? Yeah, just like was stripping. She was stripping, yeah.
You see here, you got all the rich schools.
Okay, this is the south end.
Yeah, south end.
Okay.
Down there, you got north end. This is south end. And in the middle is central. I don't know why you don't want to go to central. I don't know these rich neighborhoods. I'm not even allowed to go in here. When Atlas and the police see me, they escort me out. They say I must go back to where I came from, back to the bush, back to central, or you know. But yeah.
So you mean if we walk around this neighborhood, they will, the security will follow you behind?
Yeah, Atlas, they escort you out. Not allowed in here. It's a special rates area. The people in the community, they pay extra rates and taxes for companies like Atlas and Citywide and that to patrol here, because there is a lot of crime. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Poverty breeds crime. So people are hungry, they're going to steal. But me, I chose to change that. I'd rather stand at the robot and ask people for money. I'd rather stand on the camera and use my mind and my mouth to try and make money, you know. Yeah, what can I say? Okay.
So what is your decision? Do you think it's gonna be a problem if you walk this way or walk this side?
You go this way, you got McDonald's down here.
Okay, let's just try to walk this way. It's gonna be
you see, this is my church over there. I go to the church.
That is your church then?
Yeah, I've been going there about 2 months now. Since I've been trying to get my life on track. It's called Oxygen Life. I don't even think they know me, but hey, I'm a part of your church. Yeah, I've been there about 5 times. Trying to get involved in the community, the positive side of things. People always see me on the street, they don't know me, so I tried and put it in perspective. Like if I can join the church and start fellowship with the community, then maybe I can network with them and I can get some help through them. You know, if they see that I'm trying to make a positive impact in the community, trying to make some positive changes, and especially for the youth. There's a lot of youth around here. You see there's about 4 or 5 schools around here. I'm not even sure what their names are, but they're all la-di-da schools, you know, private schools, Catholic schools, things like that. So that's where all the trouble starts, is with the rich kids in the schools, and they got money to burn, you know, so they want to be naughty and they start smoking cigarettes, start whatever. Yeah, guys, don't start smoking cigarettes, don't start smoking at all. Wait till you finish school. There's plenty of time. Focus on your education, focus on your parents, honor your mother and father, honor the Lord your God. I'm not preaching, guys, I'm just trying to help. And just love yourself before you try and numb your mind and try and experiment with the wrong things, you know. Rather try the right way first, because you'll see if you do go the wrong route, eventually you're going to switch to the right side anyway. So why not just save yourself all that trouble of messing yourself up, only to have to start all over again to do the right thing. Rather do the right thing from the start, man. Be good. Be good at it.
Yeah, you are right, bro. You are right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
There's too much suffering in the world, you know. So I don't want to be a part of that suffering. I want to be a part of the upliftment of my community. Thank you guys for the likes on the last video. It wasn't even one day I stepped out of my crib, everybody was like, yo, saw your video on TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, it was quite amazing. So I thank you guys for just acknowledging me like I asked. And my word is my word. We're going to make this thing happen. You guys are going to hear a lot more about us. See me and Q keep bumping to each other like this, and it's not an accident. God does everything for a reason. Even how we met is another story, but you know, it's a story about two guys. One is on the wrong track, another guy sees some potential and tries to help him. Like, I want to speak Q's not exactly an angel himself, but he's put in the effort, and he's put in the dirt, the work to be able to change his life and live a legitimate lifestyle. See what I mean? And he hasn't forgotten where he come from. He's still out here working on the streets, earning his bread on the streets. And yeah, I admire people like Qgeberha, giving a voice to the people on the streets, the people that's struggling out here. And I want to help him because he helps me, you know. I'm not perfect either. I stumble a lot along the way, but I never ever will I stop trying. I'm going to keep on keeping on to the day I'm gone, my last breath. I will keep on trying to be a better person. I will keep on trying to be a positive influence in my community and those people around me, and basically just represent in my area. I mean, I grew up in Cape Town, as you people know. Grew up in the mother city. My mama died when I was still drinking from a titty, but I need money and support. I don't need pity. Yeah, you guys heard that last rap that I did. So you know my life story. It's not an easy one, but I've been in the Eastern Cape for almost 20 years now, so this is where my heart is. They say home is where your heart is. This is where my heart is, man. So this is where I be doing my thing. It's a little bit more relaxed out these ways. It's a little bit easier, I would say, to get quiet. It's not like in Cape Town with people shooting on you and robbing and raping and murdering, you know. It's in the Eastern Cape, you still have an opportunity to build. It's not that Cape Town's a lost cause, but you know, there's a lot more opportunity for improvement out here. We can see this is an industrial area, a business area, right next to the location. I mean, where you ever seen that in your life? But it's happening. We're proving to people that this black and white thing, it's not working. It's never worked, and it never will work. So instead of focusing on separation, we've got to focus on unification and upliftment. You know, that's what I believe. I mean, all the prophets have told us in the past that we need to start loving each other. I mean, Bob Marley said, one love, you know. Tell the children the truth. It's all, you know, the information is all out there if you just want to look for it and search that hunger for knowledge and that hunger for the history of your culture, your country. Yeah, love your country, man. Love your area. Yeah, over there we got McDonald's, so people come and feed themselves. Over here we got KFC on the left. But I just come here during the day to hustle, you know. That's why Q keeps on bumping into me here. Yeah, it's a good hustle. And it's Friday.
Yeah, I think you are the right. If you can find some way to go to Central the way you want us to go, which way we're gonna use? We have to go back the way we come from there.
Yeah, we're gonna go back that way. Maybe we'll see one of those tuk-tuks. I realize tuk-tuk is a good way of mode of transport. It's cheap. Guys, support your tuk-tuk drivers. Show them some love. They're trying to make it out there. And it's cheap for people like us. I mean, 20 bucks from here to Central is cheap. Otherwise, you're going to have to beat the feet. But that's cool because you got to smell the street, you got to live the street, you got to taste the street if you want to talk about the street, you know. So I can walk anywhere. I've been to Cape Town, Bloemfontein, Durban, George, Knysna, Plet. I've been to New Zealand, as you people know. I was deported from New Zealand for not seeing, you know, I didn't see the error in my ways. I was still young and dumb, and something, a big event like that in a young man's life that actually opens up your eyes, teaches you the values of life, what you've lost, and how Cape Town airport for 4 days, not knowing what to do, nowhere to go, nothing. So from the airport, I made my way, I'm still making my way now to this day. It's been about 25 years. Yeah, time flies. Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit less, say 20 years.
So you want to tell the story you tell us about Judah?
It's just me, man. My mother passed away when I was young. My father is overseas. I don't speak to him. I don't know. He's got a new family. I've got a half brother, a half sister. Lives in New Zealand. Everybody's in New Zealand, man. I'm the only one here. Yeah. That's why sometimes when I speak, it's not that I'm trying to put it on and sound like what. It's just that I did live overseas for almost 10 years. So I've got that international experience, you know. I've traveled a little bit. I know things about life and what life's about. So I can afford to say things I say because I can back it up with my experiences and the things that I've done in my life. Everything I say is the truth because I've done it. It's not something I read about in a book or watched in a movie. It's real life. Everything I talk about, I did it. You can ask people, reliable sources in the neighborhood, they'll verify everything I say. I've done it and I'm willing to do it again. But yeah, this is the church, Oxygen Life.
Oh, this is the church.
Yeah.
Good. It's a big church, eh? No way out this way? Just
I think we can walk around, yeah. I'm not sure. No one lead us on. Yeah, I think we can walk around, yeah. You see, the thing that I don't agree with these days is in the Bible, Jesus flipped the tables and they had stalls, they were selling pigeons and sacrificial animals in the foyer of the church. So Jesus flipped all the tables and he said, how dare you make a business out of my Father's house? What do you see there? A coffee shop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's not that I'm
But the church is up. The church is outside, right?
no, the church is part of the coffee shop.
Okay.
The coffee shop is in the foyer of the church. I've got nothing against it. I love coffee. I mean, they serve us coffee every Sunday, you know, but they also have a separate section where you can buy coffee, where the community can come and buy coffee. And I got no problem with that. It's just that what's written is written, and we've got to take extra care to not be hypocritical. I mean, it's very sensitive subject, religion and politics and all that. But the main thing is that they focused on God. They focused on giving God the glory. They focused on community. They focused on fellowship. They're very big on fellowship. I mean, I just joined the church because I just walked in there. I had enough. I had enough of not knowing what to do, feeling lost, feeling powerless. So I just walked into the church and I joined the service, and I'm gonna keep on going. I mean, I haven't really made any connections at the church, but that's not why I'm there. I'm there to praise the Lord, and it says in the Bible, seek ye first the kingdom of God and everything else will be given to you. So it's pretty simple. You just seek the kingdom of God and everything else that you need will come along with it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm seeking the kingdom of God because it's not easy being on the dark side. It's not nice. I mean, you'll see when we get to Central. Look guys, all these nice trees, these nice buildings, green grass. When we go to Central, it's just a stone's throw away. You're going to see rubbish, you're going to see spray painting on the walls, you're going to see feces, you're going to see, you know, it's not nice. You're going to see people sleeping on the street, being eaten by the flies. You're going to see dealers, pimps, hoes. It's going to be a shock to your system, you know, but that's the difference between suburban life and city life, gutter life, you know. And to me it hurts me that people can sit in their big houses, their big mansions with their electric fences, and you walk past and you ask them for help and they say, no, sorry, I can't help people like you. It's like, what do you mean people like me? Am I not people like you? Are we not the same? So I kind of feel like society has already rejected us. So we're already on the back foot, you know?
Well, this is very good. Okay, that's all I have that view there.
I want to get that view and then we'll go around. Yeah, I mean, Eastern Cape's got a lot of beautiful, beautiful nature, man. That's why I like living in the bush, because I like nature, I like being free. Too many years I was spent in captivity with concrete jungle, iron bars and bricks and keys and locks and chains, and so now for me to be able to walk through the bush and live in the bush, it's a blessing, and I thank God every day. I mean, you never appreciate something unless you know what you got, or you know what you had, or you know what you lost. Yeah. So I thank the Lord Jesus Christ that I can walk through the bush with the homeboy Qube here and talk about spiritual upliftment and talk about God. Instead of the old days, I would have been walking in the jail yard talking about who we're going to do a hit on, how many drugs have we sold, how much money have we brought in, who's, you know, just things that I don't even want to mention because it's not worth it. But you see the drastic 360? Yeah. And it's a nice quiet neighborhood, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice, very cool.
But they pay a lot of money to live here, you know. So that's why they pay a lot of money to protect that. And I don't blame them. But it's just, you know, if every one of these houses maybe did something towards helping the less privileged, helping those who don't have, I mean, they could all put in 10 Rand a month, and they could have a soup kitchen somewhere, so people wouldn't have to knock on their doors and ask them for food, or come and scratch in the black bags and see if there's any leftover breads or foods, or eating out of the rubbish, you know. But people don't see that. So me, I see that. I care about the community. I care about people, and I care about myself too. Yeah, this is a trail.
Okay, there's a way out this way.
Yeah, you go around here. It's gonna come out there where we were.
Okay. Oh, I just wanted this view here.
Stand up here on the rock and look at you see right there, Walmer down there.
Yeah.
That's our harbor. We love you. But yeah. Wow, look at that, man. That's Settlers Park.
Yeah, this is the view I wanted to show.
Yeah. Stand on this thing. Beautiful. Awesome.
Okay, so let's go.
Now you see, that's where you're filming. That's Park Drive, St. George's Park, St. George's Hospital, Central.
Okay, this is St. George's Hospital. I can see those lights there.
Yeah, that's the stadium. That's the lights from St. George's Park.
Okay.
See? So if you don't mind, let me take you to my hood.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm dying, I'm excited, I got butterflies in my stomach because I'm showing you guys all those nice, beautiful places, but this isn't where I live, this isn't where people don't know me here, people don't know my name, but you see, when we get to where I am, you're gonna see people know me, they know my name, and that's where you feel comfortable when people greet you by your name. You know, there's a song that says, sometimes you just wanna go where everybody knows your name. And it's true. You don't want to be walking around, you touch the fence, you're going to get shot, you know, or shot. Shocked or shot. Yeah.
But be careful.
Yeah. Man, work hard.
Ah, bro, work hard, man. But yeah, trying to live the life.
But life's not all about material things. That's what I've come to realize. I might live in a shack in the bush next to somebody who lives in a mansion in the bush, but that doesn't make him more wealthy than me, because wealth I judge in morals. And who cares if you've got lots of money but morally you are poor, spiritually you are poor. It's not worth it. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm trying to get morally and spiritual wealth, moral and spiritual wealth, rather than financial wealth. I'm cool just as long as I can survive. I mean, I'd rather go around making movies all day, talking about the community and talking about what's going on in my country, than stand at a robot and begging people for money. I mean, you know, obviously nobody wants to have to look to the next man for whatever he needs. It's not cool. Imagine all the ganja you can grow in this bush. You know, I'm busy now growing some herbal remedy. See, we're going back to the old ways, man. I believe. You wouldn't even be able to dream what it costs to live in a place like this, kid. Really, my man. I'm talking, 25 G's a month rent. You know, we're stretching, how am I going to pay $1 grand, $2 grand rent? These foes are paying 20 grand. See, it denies me. Damn. Yeah, I think we better switch on to the yellow and go down there. Damn it. Yeah, how come it seems like you always catch me just after the storm? You see the storm that we had yesterday?
Yeah.
Yo, I was sopping wet from head to toe. So my wifey, she makes the fire, put my shoes next to the fire. There she goes and burns a big hole in my shoes.
You see it.
See? But at least I still got something on my feet. She was so scared to tell me. She's like, babe, I burnt your shoes. And I said, you know, I always say it's not about material things, and this is a big tester, baby. I don't care if I don't have shoes on my feet. As long as I got you, it's all good. And you know, she was shocked that I didn't freak out about my shoes, because you know, when you're doing anything to reach a buck, you can't afford to mess your sneakers up. So she knows I'm crazy about my sneakers. Yeah. Getting hot, yeah?
Yeah, it's getting hot.
So we're going to do a bit of a rap. You got enough battery this time when we get to Central? I want to drop some verses, man. I know the people are scratching their heads. They're used to hearing me rap. They're like, how come the dude ain't rapping, you know? So, yeah, hopefully when we get to Central, I can drop you guys some bars, some verses. There might be some other homeboys there that we can collaborate with. Just to keep it street, keep it gutter, and do what we do best. Lyrical acrobatics, you know, the verbal dynamics, all those things that we focused on, because nobody can deny hip-hop music and the streets and poverty and upliftment and all those things that come hand in hand as one parcel. It's just that for years poor people and people on the wrong side of the tracks haven't had a voice, haven't had much of a voice. So now we're speaking out and we want to be heard. You know, we're not going to be quiet anymore and suffer in silence. You know, fight back, fight fire with fire, like you say. iPhone 9 2.2. Yeah, so I believe that I am voice to my side of the street, you know. Ain't nobody walking with cameras around Central showing the living conditions there, but they're asking for votes. You know, we've got ANC, EFF, all those people asking us to vote for them, but you never meet them. You never see them walking around your neighborhood, talking to people, uplifting people, helping people. No, man. But their offices are all down here. Howdy guys. Homeboys.
Sign your again, my nigga Blanc. We told you blitzers we coming for you.
Qgeberha Central, Qgeberha, hoe lekker Qgeberha.
Qgeberha. Ja, ik ben papa die kan gaan die achter het doen lag.
See this homeboy, all he's got is pride, he's nuts, and his dog. It's a dog's life. You know, like DMX, it's a dog's life. You live a dog's life, homie. Yeah.
Yeah, I see him.
When are you gonna make a movie, man?
We're busy, we're making what? Oh, like an action movie. No, we make real life, man.
I know, but when you...
And this is not it.
Yeah,
you make so much money, but I guess you're Afrikaans.
yeah, I understand, but
Salam boom.
I still need more equipment to use, you know.
You need equipment.
Yeah, I need like camera, we check
People,
it.
as you can hear, yeah, we need equipment, like we wanna make a movie. If there's anybody out there who feels like they wanna like sponsor us or help us, please move.
Even just with ideas. If you've got ideas, you can
Where's the zone in?
contact us. Here we go, brother. You can contact us and we can put your dreams with our dreams and we can make it one dream. And we can all reach our dreams together. You see, homeboy Qgeberha, he started with a cell phone. I remember the first interview he did with me was on a cell phone, my man. Look at him now, he's gone one level up. He's got himself a little handheld
And
camera.
I know there's people out there who can reach out their hands and help us, man. You know, with better equipment so we can live his dream. Come on, man.
Even with clothes on our feet, on our bodies, you know, anything. Any help will be appreciated.
I know there's many of you that wonder like, how is it drive this life? How do they start? Where do they go? How do they get it? Well, we want to make a movie
We're gonna
about
show
it.
you all how we do it.
So if you're out there, you can help us. With my guy over here.
Because I mean, I gotta go walk all the way to Central now, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, yo, guys. Okay, see you.
1, 2, 3. This is all about you, homeboy. This is not about me. My condition. I'm a man on a mission. You could be some old man by the river fishing, but you know my mission is like